Oscar goes on a talk show and gives a riotous account of Felix's pickiness on The Odd Couple tonight at 11 on Channel 48.
And they lived happily ever after. Isn't that a nice story? Boy, things get resolved so easily in books, huh? I just wish it was that way in life. Stay here.
Look, I'll tell you what I want. I want you to forget you ever heard or saw this name, okay? Can you do me that favor? I may not make as much as Sharkey, but I'd like to keep this job just the same. This yours? How much do I owe you?
That'll be $4.53.
We got a roller skating rink in the back or something?
What? Oh, no, they're Bobby skates. She's crazy about skating. She goes to the roller rink down the street every night.
Hi, kid.
Oh, hi, Les.
Hey, look who's up so late at night. How are you, Jeff? Come here. Oh, how are you, huh? Huh? I just put Mommy on the plane. She's now high up in the sky on her way to Florida. I tell you, when I saw that plane door close, I almost changed my mind and went with her.
Oh, you'll see her soon enough.
Yeah, this weekend, if I can manage it.
Oh, poor Miles. You've been through a tough time, haven't you?
Well, it's taught me one thing. When people belong together, they ought to be together. Come on, let's get you up to bed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Tide. Women who count on cleaning put their trust in Tide. And by Era, the detergent that cleans your whole wash all by itself.
Dirt from Denver, Dallas.
Sis, your clothes get around more than I do.
We just jump in our van and go. Well, you ought to try it.
With 2 kids and a Cocker Spaniel.
Here.
Hey, you ought to try this.
Era? Well, nothing beats my powder.
So why this spray?
That is axle grease, and this is polyester.
And this, liquid for collars. So if your powder needs help, why use it?
Well,
Era has ingredients like these. Era does it all by itself. All this, you bet.
pants, collars, even that greasy blouse. Era did it.
All by itself.
Mind if I...
Take my Era? Will you take me too?
Era does it. All by itself.
Could you write a television commercial?
No. How about for a product you believe in? How about your extra action time?
I believe in it, so I'm sure I could. These crazy guys are my husband and brother-in-law. They're helping me show how my Tide cleans muddy soil better than another powder. Ooh, they're going to be filthy. There, these shirts were white. Now, I've marked my brother-in-law's grungy shirt, and I'll wash it in Tide. And I'll take my husband's shirt and wash it in another powder this wise guy bought on sale. Look, the shirt washed in that other powder still has mud all over, but the shirt washed in Tide is really cleaner. So if you've got a husband that ever shops for you, better tell him this. Get Tide.
Women trust Tide. It's the best detergent on American soil.
Listen, kiddo, what I said before, I wasn't talking about you and Draper, but it does apply.
I prefer not to discuss it.
It kills me to see the two of you separated like that.
Miles, sometimes separations are necessary, just like yours and Nicole's.
Oh, don't you compare the two. Our separations, that's like talking about apples and oranges.
Oh, yeah, what's the big difference?
Well, for one thing, Nicole and I have to be apart for the sake of her health. You don't have any kind of excuse like that, not you and Draper.
Oh, no, I think my health is at stake here. The sight of Emily's insidious smile makes me sick. And the thought that Draper has anything to do with her baby ties knots in my stomach.
And you think separation is a cure?
This situation is hazardous to my health. The further I am from it, the better off I am.
All right, then I have a suggestion. Why don't you take a little trip?
What are you suggesting? A ski trip or something? I'm not in the mood.
No, I was thinking of a warmer climate. Something like Florida.
Something like Key West?
Listen, you could pack a little overnight case for yourself and Julia, and come down with me. This weekend.
I don't know.
I know Nicole would love to see you.
I think you would prefer to spend the time alone with Nicole.
Well, we've got the rest of our lifetimes now, remember?
Yeah, no, I think I've got to pass. I'm too busy.
You're busy? Busy doing what?
Working, for one. I have to be going back to the station every day.
On the weekends, too?
Well, there's less hustle and bustle, then I get more work done.
Come on, April, you can't bury yourself in your work. That is not a solution to the problem.
Would you stop worrying about me?
No, never.
I happen to be a big girl. I know what I'm doing, and I am doing just fine.
Well, you're not working 24 hours a day. What do you do at night to make you forget?
I've turned to alcohol. Is that what you want to hear?
Come on, I'm serious.
I happen to be interested in a lot of different things. I keep myself very busy.
What things are you interested in?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am going out this evening.
Where to?
Going roller skating.
Probably one of Cliff's harem. Look, Emily.
Hello, Draper.
Emily, what do you want?
Well, I'm not selling brushes, silly. I came to see you. I won't stay long, I promise.
Emily, you can't keep pulling stunts like this. I've made it very clear to you. I don't want you here.
Oh, I know you didn't mean that.
I do mean it. Emily, for Pete's sake, I am a guest here. You can't go barging in every time you feel like it.
Well, if you're not thrilled with the idea of my being here, I have no objections at all to you taking me out for dinner.
God. You don't listen to anything I say, do you? I mean, it goes in one ear and right out the other. I don't want to take you out to dinner. I never want to see you again.
But we still have to talk.
No, we don't.
And what kind of a mother-to-be do you think I am? It would be terribly inconsiderate of me to keep the father in the dark about his unborn child.
You could have phoned me.
Draper, you're just being difficult. I am here. And you're going to hear what I have to say whether you like it or not. Things couldn't be better. I am healthy and so is Draper Jr. Now, aren't you glad?
I'm overwhelmed.
Dr. Jastrow even gave me a date for the delivery. Of course, first-time pregnancies do have a tendency to be a bit...
All right, that's enough, Emily. I don't want to hear any more of this.
But I want you to know, Draper. You see, I'm hoping I can convince you to be in the delivery room with me.
You're unbelievable. You know that? Look, you came here to tell me something. You did it. Now get out!
All right, Draper.
Emily. Wait a second. Something I have to ask you.
Well, ask away. I have no secrets from you.
When you were in the Hathaway Pavilion, did you have any other friends? I mean, aside from April, Molly, and me.
What kind of a question is that?
Just a question that needs answering.
What are you suggesting?
Well, I heard from somebody that you and a man who worked at the pavilion, the two of you became very friendly.
Draper, you can't hold that against me. You just can't.
Well, that's true. I mean, there was somebody. Look, you better tell me about this.
Well, yes, there was a very kind man who saw how miserable I was. And he realized I wasn't sick anymore and that I'd be better off far away from the Hathaway. So he showed me how I could simply walk out.
Well, is that all he did?
Oh, yes, that's all there is to it, I swear it. Now, what are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. It's simply a question.
If you're suspecting anything, you're wrong, Draper. You're terribly, terribly wrong. My God, God, you know me. You know the kind of woman I am. There's no reason for you to be jealous.
Who said I was jealous?
You're the only man I ever wanted and the only man I ever had, certainly.
Why are you getting so upset about this?
Because I want you to know that you were the only man then and the only man now, Draper.
Emily, please.
Frozen tacos, your favorite. Oh, I'm sorry you had company. Look, I'll go take in a movie, okay?
No, stay here, Cliff.
I don't want to interrupt your dinner.
Well, if I'd known you had company, I would have brought enough for 3.
I know, I'll be on my way now. I just wanted to let Draper know how our baby is doing. Bye, Draper.
It's never felt better. My hair feels so good and healthy. Know why? I colored it, then conditioned it in a whole new way. With Nice and Easy and its brand new conditioner, Lasting Touch. I got all this beautiful color, yet my hair's better conditioned than before I colored it. The clincher? All that soft, shiny, silky goodness lasts. Lasts longer than with any other hair color, at any price. Nice and Easy. It sells the most. Now it conditions the most.
With my arthritis, getting in and out of the tub can be frightening. But with Arthritis Strength Bufferin, I can ease the minor pain for hours, move better. It gives me extra strength when the arthritis first flares up. But Arthritis Strength Bufferin adds extra protection from stomach upset ordinary aspirin can cause. Sure feels good to have the extras of Arthritis Strength Bufferin.
Arthritis Strength Bufferin. Extra strength, extra protection.
Big for this sort of thing, aren't you?
Steve, you don't want to treat. Maybe we'll show you a little tricks.
Hey, come on, get out of my way, huh? Hey, get out! Hold it, boys.
I want to show him a little dance step of my own.
No, 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 no!
Twinkle paws.
Oh, hi, Wiley. What's happening?
Hi, Kelly.
Did you fill your quota of pliés, shuffle steps, and high kicks for the day?
Yeah, the show's over.
Good. Well, I'm one starving television executive. Why don't we get out of here and check out that new Chinese place like we planned to? Come on.
No, I'm gonna have to beg off for tonight, Kelly.
Why, do you have a sudden change of plans?
I'm not very hungry. We'll do it some other time.
What's the matter? Don't you feel well?
I feel about as good as I can right about now.
Hey, what's eating at you?
Get off my back, Kelly.
Excuse me for asking.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you like that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's just I'm not in a good frame of mind tonight. All I really want is to be alone, okay?
Okay, but look, if you've got something heavy on your mind and you want to talk about it, I got a pair of free ears.
I can handle it.
Sure.
No, wait, Kelly. I heard a very interesting piece of information last night. I can't get it out of my brain.
Is this bad news?
Well, it's just a rumor right now. I don't know if it's true or not, but if it checks out, I'm gonna be ready to kill somebody.
Hey, wait a minute, Gavin. Don't say that kind of thing in public. I went that route, remember? If something does happen, it'll look really bad for you.
This time there's not gonna be any mistake about it. I'll be ready to commit murder.
Gavin, what are you talking about?
I don't know if I should tell you. I don't want you hauled in as an accomplice.
Yeah, well, I'll take my chances.
I told you about what happened to my leg That how it got busted?
Yeah, you told me about it. The 3 goons in New York.
I always thought I had it all figured out, Kelly. I just assumed that it was 3 hitmen working for the mob, sore about Martine leaving the club.
And now?
I may have been blaming the wrong person all this time.
Gavin, what did you find out?
That the creep that paid those bums to beat me up was none other than Skylar Whitney.
What?
And if he did do it, Kelly, I'm gonna kill him for it. I swear I will.
Beautiful.
Here's a little housewarming gift.
Oh, I'll get the glasses.
Use these.
Puritan oil.
Puritan's part of our diet to fight cholesterol.
And it makes food taste great.
I always use corn oil. Puritan has more polyunsaturates than corn oil. It also looks lighter. It tastes lighter.
You have excellent taste in gifts.
Puritan, a delicious part of your diet to fight cholesterol.
I smell flowers.
New dishwashing liquid.
Oh.
Fresh. But for that grease, you'll need Dawn.
Wrong. New fresh scent, Dawn.
Watch. Half a cup of grease added to dishwater. Dawn breaks up grease, surrounds it, takes grease out of your way, helps keep it from settling back.
Dishes don't feel greasy.
Or my hands.
No flowers, huh?
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
And now, the smell's even better.
Can the Zest tub test convince Gary Comer to give up his soap? He's just drained and rinsed 2 tubs. In one, his soap. In the other, deodorant Zest.
Well, my soap hasn't rinsed clean. It's sticky, almost gummy. I don't feel anything. Feels clean. The Zest is going to rinse cleaner.
Then we asked Gary to try Zest at home.
It was a full lather. I felt that it had rinsed clean. I wasn't carrying residue with me. I felt clean.
Give up soap and feel cleaner with deodorant Zest.
I intend to use it. There's no doubt about it.
All right, calm down, calm down. Busting a gut isn't gonna solve anything.
The guy may be responsible for ending my career, and you want me to relax?
But you said you weren't sure.
Knowing the kind of creep Skylar Whitney is, I wouldn't put anything past him.
Gavin, what little bird whispered this in your ear?
You don't know how close you just came to guessing.
What do you mean?
It's not important. One of Mr. Whitney's new lady friends approached me with this hot little tidbit.
That's a strange source.
She seemed to enjoy ratting on the guy. Maybe he broke up with her and she was looking for revenge.
But why would he do it? What was the point?
Insurance, I guess. Martine had just about made up her mind to leave the act when the accident happened. But of course, I was trying to talk her out of it.
And Whitney wanted to be sure that there was no act left.
I've got to find out if it's true.
How?
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is asking.
Asking Sky Whitney? Lots of luck.
No. He'd never admit it. But I have thought about telling Martine.
You think that's a good idea?
She's in the best position to find out if it's true or not. She lives with the guy.
Yeah, Gavin, look. Do yourself a favor and take your time on this whole thing, huh? You might end up losing more than you gain.
If he's responsible for this, he's got to pay for it.
Yeah, and you could pay for it too, making those kind of accusations. Now look, you got a good job with the Whitney Dance Company, so does Martine, and so does Jody. All 3 of you have got a great future in front of you. Why let the past spoil it?
Sorry you had to see all of this, but...
Hey, don't worry about me. You're the guy with the problem. Is what she said true?
It's true.
Wow. Well, I knew it was something heavy to come between you and April, but this is a couple of tons.
Don't go getting the wrong idea. I'm not having an affair with the woman. I mean, she got pregnant a couple of months ago when I had amnesia. You see, I thought that I was her husband, Kirk.
Oh. Well, if that's it, you know, we might be able to make a good case so that you're not liable for paternity.
I already thought of that. Try explaining that to April.
Oh, I get it. She's holding you responsible for this. That doesn't seem fair to me.
She's not holding me responsible for the situation, but she's angry about the way I'm handling it. The fact that I can't get rid of Emily permanently.
Well, why can't you?
Could you? And think a minute, Cliff. Put yourself in my shoes.
Hey, what size? Believe me, I tell this Emily character where to get off.
Look, I can't forget the fact that I am the father of that unborn child.
Look, I understand your problem. But if you want to keep April happy, I mean, if you love her...
I do love her, Cliff, but don't ask me to do something that I can't live with.
I see the problem. It's what they call a moral dilemma. Sorry, I can't help you with it, Draper. It's not covered in my law books.
Look, Cliff, I hope you understand why I didn't tell you about this mess before. And now that you do know about it, I hope you'll do me a favor and keep your mouth shut.
Oh, hey, you know me, Cliff Nelson, old zipper lip. I just wish you would have told me earlier. And then I could have given you some advice.
Well, let me give you some advice, Cliff. Our dinner is melting all over the table.
Oh, I forgot. I thought with the tacos we'd have chili, because they're frozen. Get the joke? Forget the joke. You got a real problem there, Draper. I don't know how I'd handle it. I mean, really.
April knew how to handle it.
Yeah. The only solution I could see is that we gotta get this Emily character to listen to reason.
No good, Cliff. I've already tried. She won't do it.
Well, then there's only one solution. Well, if I were in this situation, I would sit down, remain calm, weigh all the facts, and slit my wrists.
Do me a favor, Cliff. When you put the tacos in the oven, leave room for your head.
When you've got it hot and need it cold, think thrilling, brisk, and bright. When you're counting every calorie, think Fresca fresh and citrusy. Green, clear, light, and sugar-free. Think fresh, think Fresca. Think fresh, think Fresca. Think fresh, think Fresca. Fresh as it can be.
My family prefers Cottonelle because it is cottony soft.
We're asking Cottonelle users why they prefer Cottonelle bathroom tissue.
I use it for my baby because Cottonelle is soft.
Cottonelle is soft, fluffy, and it's cottony.
Have you ever felt a baby's cotton blanket? That is really soft, and that's what it feels like.
Cottonelle bathroom tissue. Of course it isn't cotton, but it is cottony soft.
I'm saying it's cottony soft, absolutely cottony soft, yes.
Faced with more bills than they can pay, Fred and Lamont decide to throw a bash and charge admission on Sanford and Son tonight at 7. Then later, Glory and Mike have a fight and make up by holding a kissing marathon on All in the Family tonight at 7:30 on Channel 48.
Meeting you here. Well, small world, I guess, huh? Is it? How well do you skate? Okay, I guess. I come here almost every night. How come I've never seen you in here before? Oh, well, maybe it's because I've never been in here before. So what gave you the idea? Well, you know, skating's supposed to be in and
it's good exercise, and I need a little exercise in my legs, you know. And I did see your skates hanging up in the restaurant today. That's what gave me the idea.
So the idea is to follow me, is that it?
No, of course not. Have you ever had skates on before?
Sure I have.
Lots of times. Oh, when I was a kid. Look, I'm not worried. They say you remember it all once you get on your feet, huh? So you get out on that floor, you're liable to break your neck. Yeah, good. Nothing I'd like better right now than a little accident.
No offense, honey, but you're a little weird.
I don't care. Maybe if I hurt myself, it'll also get rid of my problem.
What problem?
I'm gonna have a baby and I don't want it.
A baby?
Yeah. Yeah, Matt Sharkey's baby.
I do have a headache, and it's right here in my temples, and it just kind of goes through my head, and really it's kind of centered right at the base of my neck. And I would like an aspirin.
Aspirin?
I've been using aspirins for at least 10 years.
Very interesting, Joyce, because the #1 selling brand of pain reliever doesn't contain aspirin.
That's hard to believe.
It's Tylenol.
Well, I've never tried it.
Today we'd like you to try extra strength Tylenol. You know, you can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
Well,
look at the difference in the amount of medicine in the leading pain relievers.
Extra strength Tylenol has more medication. I'll try it.
How's your headache?
It's gone. It's gone. Extra strength Tylenol it's gone. I will use this from now on. Extra strength Tylenol is #1 with me.
Try extra strength Tylenol, tablets, capsules, and adult liquid. Aspirin-free, and you can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
I'm ready to go out there and tackle the world.
Join us Saturday night at 9 when a Navy officer involved in the theft of a Buddha returns to make restitution. Doug McClure and Nancy Kwan star in Nobody's Perfect. Now stay tuned as Polly Bergen, Sandy Duncan, and Jim Stafford join the crew of The Love Boat next on Channel 48.